change out our shower valve here. Just cut the pipes off. We're going to put some new shut-off valves there. These don't work anymore. Get rid of those. And now we're going to go ahead and cut all the pipe out here. Start getting rid of all this. So let's get to that. Let's get this big section out of the way so I can put the new shut-off valves in. Alright. Alright. Done with these. Alright, so we got the shut-off valves in, ready to go. Now we can go ahead and get this out of here. Alright, so we've unscrewed these off. This one's stripped out from the beginning, so we're going to drill this out. Get it out of there. Alright, so we pulled the old one out. Now we're down to the holes. Alright, so let's alright, so now we're going to put the plate up. Go ahead and get that started. And the way it works is it has a brace on one side of the wall, which will go here. On the other side. And then it's gonna just lock in. Alright, so we got tape rolled on all the PEX connections we're gonna be making. And then I just want to put a little pipe dope on there as well, just for that extra insurance. Just a tiny little bit. Alright, so we got the Moen cover plate. It's pretty good for converting it's good for conversion of 3 to 1. It says it will cover most round extrusions up to 7 inches diameter. I went ahead and went with that and a Moen, so I know it'll be compatible. Alright, so we're going to have to open this hole up a little bit more yet. Use our little diamond saw Dremel and try to get some of this out. We need more room for this space so the screws can go through that hole and can come forward. Also, the wall's a little thick back here, so we're gonna have to cut all this down to get through there. Alright, we're going to start putting the fittings on so I can get a final measurement on cut. I want to make sure how far these come out. So we're going to go ahead and we got the crimps on there. And on the top, we're going to have that amount. And then we're going to do the slip coupling from the copper. And we're just going to bring it on down and lock it to that. So bop, bop, and we're done. So that's all we need up here. And then the bottom part we'll do here in a minute too. Alright. A little bit different for the bottom. I got to do some more measuring on that yet. Alright, here we go. So let's go ahead and crimp it. Alright. Crimp. Alright, there we go. Ow. right, so we got all the cutouts made. And we'll show all the plumbing's built right here. So we got everything lined up, ready to go. Every section's ready. All right, we're gonna bring this in and then we'll see. All right, so we got to get the slip end in. This is what we're gonna. All right, there that is. Okay, we're gonna. Make all the connections next. All right, all the cutting's done. All right, so here we are, getting ready to make all the connections now. Let's go ahead and get that top one first. We'll have to see if that's too long. All right, so we put in the Moen shower valve, replace the 3 to the 2, and put a new shower head up there too, because this one was leaking. And just a quick check on the plumbing. Let's clean that up a little bit. All right. One thing I did learn is the Moen is pretty sensitive to pressure, so I couldn't do it full blast. I want to push up in the risers, so yeah, there it is. Perfect. No leaks at all, as I can see. All right, so we're all good. Perfect.